Good morning, students. In the last class, we have started the new unit, and the name of the unit is Social Issues. In that, we were learning about A reading. In that, the name of the lesson is Oliver Asks for More. I think you remembered the lesson till where we have completed. Actually, the last class we have completed the half part of the lesson. In that, we have learned about a boy called Oliver, and he was brought up by Parrish as he was an orphan. And in that in Parrish, he in that workhouse, these children means like Oliver, there were many children staying there, where in workhouse. So those children were given 3 meals of thin gruel a day with an onion twice a week. Till there we have learned the lesson, or we have completed the lesson, isn't it? So today we will be completing the remaining part of the lesson. For the first 6 months after Oliver Twist was moved in, the system was in full operation. As a result, during this period, the number of workhouse inmates got smaller and the inmates themselves shrank in size and became thinner. So, here for the first 6 months after Oliver Twist was moved in, means after 6 months, as he after going means after joining that orphanage or workhouse, it has been 6 months, means 6 months have passed when Oliver has joined. From then 6 months has passed. In that time, the system was in full operation. A result during this period means that in that 6 months, what was the result? The number of house inmates got smaller. So along with Oliver, there were so many children, isn't it? So in that 6 months, all the children got smaller and the inmates themselves shrank in size. They have got smaller and they have become thin. Shrank means become thin in size, and became thinner means uh, they have lose their weight and muscle power. The room in which the boys were fed was a large stone hall with a big copper bowl at one end, out of which the master, dressed in an apron for the purpose and assisted by one or two women, ladled the gruel at meal time. Of this festive composition, each boy had one basin full and no more, except on occasions of great public rejoicing, when he had 2 ounces and a quarter of bread besides. So, these boys were fed in a very large stone hall. In that hall, there was a big copper bowl at one end, and out of which the master means the person who Bumble. I think you remember who is Bumble. So that person is dressed in an apron for the purpose, and he was assisted by one or two women ladle. Ladle means a long handed spoon used to serve liquids. So, ladle the gruel at meal time, one of this festive composition. So, there that boys used to have only one basin full and not more, no means not more than that. If means only on special occasions, when great on occasions of great public rejoicing, when he had 2 ounces and a quarter of bread besides, means on special great public occasions only they used to offer bread also along with one basin full of gruel. The basins never wanted washing. The boys polished them with their spoons till they shone again. When they had performed this operation, they would sit staring at the copper bowl with such eager eyes as if they could have devoured the big bowl itself and everything in it. At the same time, they sucked suck their fingers most carefully to catch up any stray splashes of gruel that might have stuck thereon. Boys have generally excellent appetite. Oliver Twist and his companions suffered the tortures of slow starvation for 3 months. At last, they got so voracious and wild with hunger that one boy, who was tall for his age and hadn't been used to that sort of thing, hinted darkly to his companions that unless he had another basin of gruel per day, he was afraid he might some night happen to eat the boy who slept next to him, who happened to be a weakly youth of tender age. He had a wild, hungry eye, and they believed him. A council was held, lots were cast as to who should walk up to the master after supper that evening and ask for more, and it fell to Oliver Twist. So, here the basins never wanted washing, means they used to eat that much neatly. The boys polished them with their spoons till they shone again, means normally they'll be getting 3 meals per day. So suppose in the morning they have their gruel, and means how neatly they used to eat, means while means when they need to use that bowl for the next meal, by that time means there is no need of washing that bowl, means they used to eat that much neatly. When they had performed this operation, they would sit staring at the copper bowl, means while serving the gruel to the boys in the workhouse, they used to sit staring at that copper bowl with such eager eyes, means they used to look at that copper bowl with eager eyes as if they could have devoured means ate hungrily or quickly the big bowl itself and everything in it, means how they used to see that copper bowl, means as if they want to eat that copper bowl along with the gruel in it. So that much hungry they were. At the same time, they sucked their fingers most carefully to catch up any stray splashes of gruel that might have stuck thereon, means at the same time they used to suck their fingers most carefully to catch up any stray means separated, splashes means small amounts of liquid that falls onto, means while serving that gruel in the basin, if any gruel was fallen on their fingers, they used to suck that gruel completely from their fingers. Boys have generally excellent appetite. Appetite means the desire to eat or hunger. Means normally boys have excellent uh, appetite. Means I told you the desire means generally the boys have the desire to eat, or they have little more hunger when compared to girls. Oliver Twist and his companions suffered suffered the tortures of slow starvation for 3 months. So Oliver and his companions means the other boys who were living with him, they were uh, they were suffering the torture of slow starvation for 3 months. Means feeling of hunger means as they were feeling so much hungry and they were not having sufficient food, so they were starving for 3 months. At last they got so voracious, means wanting great quantities of food. So they got so, and wild with hunger, that one boy who was tall of his age, means there means finally, as they were suffering with hunger for 3 months, and lastly they got so great, means they were feeling means they how much hungry they were, means they want to eat great quantities of food, means they are feeling like that because they were wild with hunger. And one boy, means who used to live along with Oliver, that boy who was tall of his age and hadn't been used to that sort of thing, for his father had kept a small cook shop, hinted darkly to his companions that unless he had another basin of gruel per day, he was afraid he might some night happen to eat the boy who slept next to him. So that boy who was tall for his age, he was feeling so much hungry, and he wanted, means he was feeling that he want to have another basin full of gruel per day, and he was afraid that he might eat the boy who was sleeping beside him in the night with that hunger, who happened to be a weakly youth of tender age. He had a wild, hungry eye, and they believed him. A council was held, lots were and cast as to who should walk up to the master of after supper that evening and ask for more, and it fell to Oliver Twist. So as they were not having sufficient gruel for them, so they have finally decided to talk to their master after the supper in the evening. So they had some meeting, they had a council, means all the boys were discussing that who has to go and talk to their master, and the turn came for Oliver Twist. The evening arrived, the boys took their places, the master in his cook's uniform stationed himself at the copper. His assistants ranged themselves behind him. The gruel was served out. The gruel disappeared. The boys whispered to each other and winked at Oliver, while his next neighbors nudged him. Child as he was desperate with hunger and reckless with misery. He rose from the table and, advancing to the master, basin and spoon in hand, said, somewhat alarmed at his own courage, Please, sir, I want some more. So they have decided that Oliver has to ask their master. So that evening, all the boys took their places, and the master also came in his cook uniform, and he was standing at the copper bowl, and his assistants also were also standing behind him, whom behind the master, and the gruel was served out, means completely the gruel was also served. The gruel disappeared, means everyone has ate the gruel, and the boys whispered, means boys were telling to each other and winked at Oliver, while his next neighbors nudged him. Child as he was desperate with hunger. So he was, as a child, he was suffering with hunger and reckless with misery. So he rose up. Oliver rose up from the table, and he went to the master. He went to the master and asked, means when he went to the master with a basin and spoon in his hand, something was alarmed in his uh, mind, and he said, what did Oliver said? Sir, please, sir, I want some more. So he went to the master and he asked that he wants some more. The master was a fat, healthy man, but he turned very pale. He gazed in stupefied astonishment on the small rebel for some seconds, and then clung for support to the copper. The assistants were paralyzed with wonder, the boys with fear. So when Oliver asked the master that he want more, that master was actually, he was a fat and healthy man, but he turned very pale, means by listening the words he was in a shock. He gazed in stupefied, means shocked. He was seeing Oliver in a way shocked way for some seconds, and then he clung for support to the copper bowl. Then he took the support of the copper bowl, and he was standing, and the assistants were paralyzed, means become motionless, even though they were also in a shock, means they were shocked and they were wondered that uh, when this Oliver asked for more, everyone was in a shock, the master and the assistants, and the boys were with fear, because the boys was very much afraid to ask for more. But when Oliver went and asked, all the boys were afraid. What? Said the master, a length in a faint voice. So again the master asked, what? Please, sir, replied Oliver, I want some more. So when the master asked Oliver again what, then Oliver replied saying that, please, sir, I want some more. The master aimed a bowl at Oliver's head with the ladle and shrieked aloud for the beadle. So when Oliver asked for more, the master aimed a bowl at Oliver's head with a ladle, means a long handed spoon used to serve liquids. So with that ladle, he aimed a bowl to Oliver's head, means he bet him with that. So normally, if for example, now if you see, if you want to, uh, when you are playing cricket, so you want to hit the ball, so you will hit the ball with a bat. In the same way, this master has aimed the bowl. Instead of ball, he was aiming a bowl with a ladle to Oliver's head. Means he want to hit Oliver with that bowl to the with that bowl, and he struck aloud for the beadle. The board was sitting in solemn meeting when Mr. Bumble rushed into the room in great excitement and addressing the gentleman in the high chair said, Mr. Limbings, I beg your pardon, sir. Oliver Twist has asked for more. So was when the master informed about this, that time the board was sitting in solemn meeting. When Mr. Bumble, he rushed into the room in great excitement and addressing the gentleman in high chair, saying that Mr. Limbings, I beg your pardon, sir. Oliver Twist has asked for more. So Mr. Bumble rushed into the room and he addressed the gentleman in the high chair and he said that Oliver Twist has asked for more. There was a general start. Horror was depicted on every countenance. Countenance means a person's face or facial expression. So when by hearing that Oliver has asked for more, everyone's face was in horror. For more, said Mr. Limbings, compose yourself, Bumble, and answer me distinctly. Do I understand that he asked for more after he had eaten the supper allotted by the board? He did, sir, replied Bumble. So, Mr. Limbings, who was sitting in the high chair in the board, he said, compose yourself, Bumble, and answer me distinctly. Do I understand that he asked for more after he had eaten the supper allotted by the board? So he was asking Mr. Bumble, who Mr. Limbings, who was the uh, head sitting in the higher chair in the board. He asked Bumble that what I am listening is true. Means, did Oliver asked after having the supper which is allotted by the board against, means he was questioning that whether Oliver has asked for more after having the supper which is allotted by the board. Then Bumble said he did, sir. Means after eating the supper which is allotted by the board, again Oliver has asked for more. That boy will be hung, said the gentleman in the white waistcoat. I know that boy will be hung. So the gentleman in the white waistcoat, he said that the boy will be hung. Nobody contradicted the prophetic gentleman's opinion. An excitement discussion took place. Oliver was ordered into instant confinement, and a bill was next morning pasted on the outside of the gate, offering a reward of £5 to anybody who would take Oliver Twist off the hands of the parish. In other words, £5 and Oliver Twist were offered to any man or woman who wanted an apprentice to any trade, business, or calling. So, nobody contradicted the prophetic gentleman's opinion. Means no one went against to the rules and regulations of the board, isn't it? So an excited discussion took place. So excited discussion was in the board, and Oliver was ordered into instant confinement. Confinement means putting in a prison or a closed room. So Oliver was ordered to put in a prison or a closed room, and a bill was Next, and a bill was next morning pasted on the outside of the gate, saying that offering a reward of 5 pounds to anybody who take Oliver Twist off the hands of the parish. Means they have pasted a bill saying that whoever takes Oliver will be rewarded with 5 pounds. In other words, 5 pounds and Oliver Twist were offered to any man or woman who wanted an apprentice. Apprentice means one who works under a skilled person. To any trade, business, or calling means a profession or career. So, this was the story. I think you have understood the story. And this lesson was written by Charles Dickens. We will see about the author. Charles Dickens is a well known English novelist. Due to his father's imprisonment, Charles left school and worked in a shoe factory. While he was working as an office boy, he launched his writing career. His novels, Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, Pickwick Papers, Bleak House, A Tale of Two Cities, and David Copperfield brought him name all over the world. He went on lecture tours to America and got literary reputation. He focused on social issues and human alignments in his works. So this is about the author Charles Dickens. And students, I have given you some hard words. First one is operation, inmates, shrank, apron, ladled, composition, occasion, owns, staring, devout, excellent, appetite, companion, tortures, starvation, voracious, stationed, winked, nudged, desperate, stupefied, astonishment, paralyzed, continency, distinctly, contradicted, prophetic, confinement, apprentice. And the meanings: devoured, ate hungrily or quickly. Appetite, the desire to eat, hunger. Voracious, wanting great quality of food. Nudged, pushed. Stupefied, shocked. Paralyzed, became motionless. Ladle, a long handled spoon used to serve liquids. Continency, a person's face or facial expression. Confinement, putting in a prison or a closed room. Apprentice, one who works under a skilled person. Home assignment: write hard words and meanings in your notes. Students, I have given you the hard words and the meanings separately, and I want you to write them in your notes without any spelling mistakes. And we will be completing the remaining part of the lesson in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day.